Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Los Angeles Lakers with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You look at the Thunder, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Lakers, 2 spots down.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
And now the Lakers starting group. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's James. Then there's Hayes, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Gilgeous-Alexander. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Reeves gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for L.A. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Here's Williams, following the 3 by the Lakers. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's James. He had 19 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Hayes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Holmgren the pass to Dort. It's up a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. There before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Thunder in 4th.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
Reeves against Dort, and there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Pass to LeBron. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you, the footwork of Luka on his drives is really something to behold.
Out to the right wing. Now Holmgren. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And the rejection by James.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back. Ooh, LeBron on the defensive end. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by James. Lakers trail by 3. Out to Doncic. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. They grab their own miss. For 3, Holmgren sinks the three-pointer.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Williams kicks to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trail by 4. Inside. Holmgren against LeBron. Good D by Holmgren. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Dort. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dort's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Finney Smith can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Takes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Check of the stats for LeBron James. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level, putting up about 24 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
What should we Doris expect from these teams as they face each other for the second time in a row?
Well, first I want to make the point that coaches love this scheduling tweak that the league has made. Number one, it simulates a playoff environment. The feel-out game is over. You know how they're going to attack you and vice versa. So now it's about the adjustments.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact with the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's the screen. The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Dort finds Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Vanderbilt. LeBron outside. From downtown. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. There's the triple. The Lakers with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now here's LeBron after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with the steal. Here's the teardrop. Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got 5 now.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Hayes, no good.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan is solid from the opening tip.